I hope that you choke on a piece of concrete and literally go to hell. I will see you in fucking hell. You fucking asshole. You fucking liar. You fucking manipulator. You fucking wish you would have played your cards right. You fucking asshole.
Yo! Nah, man, I'm telling you, blood. My Goat Vids playlist, blood, I gotta come here from time to time and just watch certain videos, man. You know what I'm saying? Calm the soul and them thing there. Wait, this is already out? Nah, I'll leave that for tomorrow, man. Anyway, my bad, people. Last reaction. We are fucking over. You fucking manipulator. Like, bruv, you're literally 15, fam. Why are you acting like you have bare big woman problems and that, blood? It's respect for the guy, though. You see how calm he stayed on the phone, blood? We stay triple C at all times. Calm, cool, and collected, fam. Let these women act up. Anyway, yo, people. Boy, telling them it's your boy Jives. We're back again. Last reaction of the day. Think Twice EP2 with man like CH and F. Shuff. Let's get into it.
In the world right now.
Yes, this episode is all about money and wealth.
Yes, we'll be given a statement and we have 3 seconds to decide by either agreeing or disagreeing.
Yes, and as always, before we start the video, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Yeah, just a bit, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's been too big.
You shouldn't ask your friend for a discount on their small businesses.
Oh, yes. This is getting techie now.
This is technically.
This is.
I'm 100%.
I like that one.
I agree. I 100% agree.
Go on, why do you agree?
I think when someone is building a brand, you don't know how much time, money, and effort they've taken for you to get to that stage, and then actually put it out there and have a business. Supporting isn't just reposting or saying, I'm gonna wear your stuff for free. It's actually putting money in it, especially if it's up and coming, because they said small business, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like it's actually hit its peak, innit?
Flip side.
Yeah.
Say, for example, now your brethren started a brand,
Yeah.
but you as Harry PINERO,
Yeah.
obviously that's gonna benefit him, just giving you the gums.
The other day, bro, my brethren, he just started a new brand, and I went to his house, innit, and he had bare the jumpers. I could easily just said, bro, hold me that, man, I'll post it on.
Yeah.
But I bought it, bro.
I bought it as well. Bro, I've got my friend,
Because I know-
split that, shout out to City Boy Mo. He tried to run me the jumper.
Shout out to Official.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a cousin as well, fam. You know what I'm saying? He has his own brand, Hive Clothing as well, you know what I mean? And then my other cousin, because they were all at my yard. Actually, no, this wrong timeline. This was a while back, actually, blood. Basically, my cousin has a clothing brand. Then my other cousin was like, oh, you got anything free from me? You got anything free? You know what I'm saying, blood? But like, fam, come on now, fam. Like, personally, me, I just don't like to ask people things. So that's in my nature. But especially with that, and his stuff is good quality stuff, and also at a certain price. So depending on the price of those things and that, more times, blood, just, you know what I mean, either don't ask for anything or actually put the money together and actually give man the ting, blood. You get me? Because we're chatting about like £60, £40 sintings and them thing there, just to give it to you for free and that. Like, come on now, man. You know what I mean? Allow that, bro. Allow that. Especially when people are starting off as well and at the foundation level of trying to build up to that point. You can't just be out here just giving free shit, you know what I mean? But people think because, oh, we share the same blood DNA and all of that thing, you owe me something, blood. I don't owe you shit, fam. You get me? Like, come on now, man. That was a mistake. I didn't even mean to, but hey, facts, fam.
I've got my friend,
I know.
split that, shout out to City Boy Mo. He tried to run me the jumper.
Shout out to Official.
Yeah, obviously, I copped it just because that's liked him, man. You know what I'm trying to say? But I'm saying...
But I got a question.
Go on.
Did you copy it and then post it? Because if you did, okay.
Yeah.
Because the post is more beneficial than you getting 30 quid for the job.
But if you understand, remember, not everybody in man's friendship circle is CHUNKZ or FILLY or Harry PINERO, innit? So there's just normal brethrens, yeah. Like,
so what standpoint are we talking about?
So I'm saying, if it's talking about as me, man's not asking for no discount.
I'm not asking for nothing.
If anything.
Yo, today when I woke up, blood, I wasn't even on the mirror. I can't remember where I was, blood. Was thingy in my eyes and that, blood. One big fuck off piece of just eye bogey just in my corner. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What the hell was I going through last night for this to formulate in the corner of my eye, blood? The hell, blood? That don't even really happen to me anymore, blood. Maybe a tiny bit, fam. But bruv, some big fuck off just cornered off, just a clump, blood, just sitting there, blood, like this, blood. Like, bruv, what the hell? Move, man. The hell? Yeah, anyway.
Anything.
But then again, another flip side, yeah, man, parties, you man don't pay for no tickets.
because you make bread from them.
No, but that's still a small business, regardless of my personal shit.
Because you know this.
Yeah,
You know why that's completely different.
Why though? Why?
Because
we know how much money you have.
Okay, fair.
And that's the situation. Well, that's all it is. So, for example, now your brethren, he's got 10 bags and he spent 8 bags. On his new thing.
Fair.
You're not gonna try and tell him to fork out.
he has to recoup.
Yeah, he has to
It's
let
just
him
like
back.
a business,
Whereas
bro, like-
you now, you try to start something. I know how much bread you got, my brother. Run me that. What? You want to pay for it?
No, I hear you.
You're moving nuts. You know what I mean?
And
you have to
also,
cut everyone's financial
also
situation.
with your parties, and if you was to ever start up a brand, yeah, you know you have a core following of people that will buy your stuff, innit? So when you're giving it to your friends who are quote unquote influencers or whatever it is, you know what's gonna happen when they wear that thing, because people are gonna, oh, my man's wearing it, just like with Nico and his hoodies, bro. That's a good quality hoodie. He sends that to man as his brethren.
But really, man should just go, yeah.
Man should really say.
No, he's too.
No, but okay, again, so I think it comes down. It comes down.
Same way.
But let's generalize it a bit. Say we wasn't like who we are right now.
That's the thing. When it comes to Nico as well, you wouldn't even like if you're just literally just like saw him, like didn't look at his channel views or anything, just like saw him on road or seeing his video for the first time, you wouldn't even think he's up like that because the jewels, he don't buy it. You see the type of stuff he wears in his videos, or when he was doing the Mayor video with the glasses, and you know what I mean. You could have gone and bought the most expensive shit, but simplicity, blood. You get me? Like. CHUNKZ is like on a level of humble, you know what I'm saying? That I mean, all of these men are humble, you get me? They do have the moments where they might flex a little, but like Nico, he's on a different level of humble because we know, blood, he's gone, like, you know what I'm saying? But hey, you wouldn't even know, man. You wouldn't even know.
Are you still gonna invest in your brethren's brand?
I'm not gonna force.
But let's say it's okay. Let's say it's decent. That's a decent.
If my brethren's
brand.
gums are dry,
Yeah, but
I'm not forcing.
forget
it.
decent. Yeah, you're on what I'm on.
I can't lie.
Fair play.
Like I've got to really like it, especially from spending money.
Hey, bro, be real now, bro.
No, our bills
the
on the
brethren
tracksuit
comes
is
out with a
crazy.
chaki,
Yeah.
he's drying the brass, and he tells you, yeah, drop 1/5 on that.
No,
And you ain't got bread like that.
1/5. No, but 1/5.
And you ain't got bread like that.
1/5.
I ain't jumping it, bro. I said, my brother. Well, let me be honest.
I'll promote it for you, though.
Yeah.
Even keep the trackie.
Yeah.
I'll go on like I've just bought
you
it,
see.
but have it back.
Yeah.
Don't want it. I
That's
don't like it.
methane. That's methane. If you think I'm gonna spend 150.
Yeah, lost
Never
it,
in a
man.
million years,
Never.
bro.
Supplement.
150 is a lot.
Also, the thing is, you man can't come into a market, look at other people and put yourself in the same bracket as them because you haven't established anything. So more times, you're not saying, think of your cost, you're not saying, what did it make you to get that? Try and make, you're not saying a decent amount of profit and then actually bump the price up when you're at a certain stature and your business at a certain level, but just looking, oh, he's doing such and such, I'm gonna do that as well. You're not him, blood. You can't go into the chef business thinking you're Gordon Ramsay doing Gordon Ramsay prices when you have no credibility, you're not Gordon Ramsay, you don't have his resume, all of them things there. Think about what you're gonna do, think about your labor, all of that, the effort that you put into it, make a decent amount of profit to where you can duplicate, you know what I'm saying, and triple and quadruple your profits and all of them things there and still continue the business and then fully increase, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, money and them thing there, you get me?
A lot of money, you know.
Yeah.
Trust me, bro. It's a lot of money.
But I would say though, in my man's position now, bro, man's investing.
This is definitely gone over 3 minutes, so let's put up our boards. Are we agreeing or disagreeing for the last and final time?
I agree. Look after the man then. But then now, I don't want my half-hearted brethren to shout at me.
My DMs don't work.
Yeah, my brother, man started this, haven't spoke to you for
My
4 years.
DMs don't work anyway,
Damn.
so if you're trying to get through to me, you can't get through to me, so my
Yeah.
DMs ain't working. Instagram said they're not going to sort it out.
Hey,
Love.
he's capping, I DM'd him this morning.
No, that's the ones that's been accepted. The ones that's on request. I
No.
can't do them for some reason.
This round is called Imagine That.
Imagine!
Now we're given a scenario, we have to have a debate, and whoever has the best
Little piece of...
debate actually wins the whole thing. Yeah.
Oh, he's gone now. You know what I'm saying? He got cleared off by the hoodie and them thing there.
Yeah.
Man was looking dusty, blood, literally.
Who should be paid more? Teachers?
Women, of course. Our beautiful black, Asian, white, Latino women. Asian women. Want that women. You know what I'm saying? I don't even women. She's a teacher, she's a woman. Pay her more. Women. You know what I'm saying? Women. It's all women are winning.
This is a tough
Women
one.
are
Let's just
winning,
say now,
people.
disclaimer.
Once again,
You'll be
women
paid
are winning. Women are winning.
Disclaimer.
Yeah.
It should all be paid.
A lot of money.
A lot of
Yeah.
So they do a lot.
also
Agricultural side of things,
Yeah.
mental health and the body side of things, and mental lessons type of things.
Crazy
Type of things.
What's a teacher on what? A 33?
I think 27s, you know.
Are they on a 27?
No, plus,
Rakim?
27 plus, depending on like...
Now, if I'm being honest though, it should be You know, I ain't even gonna say anything, man. I ain't getting involved.
Wallah,
If you do, the more
I ain't getting
education
involved.
you do, like some teachers go and learn so they can get more money.
Yeah.
So it depends. I'm sure there's a range.
No, of course it's rangy, but I'm saying
Obviously, just straight off the cuff of my head, what my head thinks, you know what I'm saying? Nurses straight away. That's what I'm
What's the
saying.
average wage of a
Nurses
nurse?
straight away.
Well, I know when my mum started, she was on a 29.
Mum's a
But
nurse.
if you really evaluate and look at the
Six.
technicalities and intricacies, it may change. You never know.
Study, you know what I'm saying? But even that doesn't guarantee you that you should be getting the money you deserve. Bro,
Good
my mum,
bread?
Yeah, good bread.
30 plus?
She's doing well. She's doing well, obviously. Alhamdulillah, always. But
What does the average nurse get? Forget your mum. What,
Well,
30 plus?
I think.
Google it, quick.
See, the average nurse salary is 25k.
Wow.
No, man, this is outrageous.
Do you know what? Yeah.
They need to be making 40 bands. Where does all our tax go? 'Cause I get taxed a lot, bro. Bro, I'm telling you now, the govy is just shoving it in their bat, yo. Because where is the peas really going? Let's be honest now. And I know the Royals them are munching. The Royals them, I can't lie to you,
Yeah,
I'm not
you're
gonna
eating
talk
right,
about them,
man.
'cause I'm not trying to wake up assassinated.
All right, so question. If we have to put them in order, who should get paid the most out of those three? Nurse,
Did they
teacher,
say
or farmer?
farmers?
Think of it as this.
Oh.
It's about
The thing is, I feel like farmers are more good because even if you're not eating, because more time when you're farming and you have your big business under them thing there, you're obviously earning money because you're selling it, you know what I'm saying, you're producing all it, but you're also living off the land as well, you get me? So I feel like that's where a technicality also comes into play. So I'll probably put them last. Because if you think about it, a teacher, no money, they're not eating. Nurse as well, no, what do you call it? Nurses as well, no money, they're not eating. But when it comes to the farmers, even though they're not getting money, they can still survive, you get me? And obviously it's different because in Africa, more times you don't need money because to actually like farm and them thing there, because really using your own manual tools, you're using a hoe, you know what I'm saying, the HO hoe, all of them things there, using the cutlass, everything's manual labor, whereas you're using machines, so you probably need money to run those machines on the western side, England, US, big farms, you know what I mean? There's a lot of electronics and all of them things that go into play. So for the US, UK side, you probably need more money, but even without the money, you're still benefiting off the land. So I'll probably say nurses, teachers, and then the farmers. And I also have like a personal thing with the nurses as well when it comes to like this period of people getting sick, because someone in my family also got very sick, had to go into, you know, I was saying hospital, and they were saying that when it comes to the nurses and the way they treat them, you know what I mean, she's said it multiple times of how, you know what I'm saying, they're treated with the utmost respect. They're, you know what I'm saying, very vital to the world and them thing there, and they do a great job. But then coming out of the hospital now, it's all been a madness and that. But what you man got to realize is the nurses, the people, they're separate from the protocols, you get me? The protocols are the people that are higher up, not actually engaging in the thing. So even though now it's a hard time still getting follow-ups and getting certain things done now that she's out the hospital, that's not the nurses, that's more so the protocol. And that's what people got to realize, because people like to put everything together. For example, like there was a case on Twitter where a nurse basically posted that a family was trying to get something done, or it wasn't really going their way or whatever, blah blah blah. They were trying to get something done, the hospital weren't having it. So when they realized that they couldn't get the end result that they wanted, they went outside, waited in the car, and then when one of the nurses was coming out, they spat on her face, gave her COVID, you know what I mean? Then she had to self-isolate during the holidays as well, during Christmas. So she had to self-isolate while her family, you know what I'm saying, when a group of people basically were angry at the wrong person. So you got to separate those certain things, because I feel like people like to bunch everything together, you know what I mean? For example, the food's dead at a restaurant, that's not the waiter, that's the chef, you know what I mean? Something's not running right, that's not the chef, that's not the waiter, that's the manager, you know what I mean? So the nurses and the protocol, two completely different things, you know what I mean? So yeah.
the youth, them, the next generation learning, yeah?
What, saving lives?
Health, so saving lives, basically.
But health is well.
Or munching, because the farmers, them, they're the ones that give us the apples and the
Well, shout out to Nandini, man. Nandini's
chickens
too
and the
low.
whatever.
But I'll be real
I'm
with
gonna
you.
go health,
Yeah.
education.
Munch.
No, but man need food to keep going.
You know what it is? I'll be honest with you, nurses they have to be number one.
true,
You know what, especially
And the other reason why I didn't also put the farmers the other reason why I also put farmers third as well is also because of people's eating habits and them thing there. Depending on who you are, what race you are, the way you're raised up, more times you're not even eating what the farmers actually make. You're eating some next GMO, this, that blood, you know what I'm saying, with MSG in it, more the sodium glutamate and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like more times people are saying you need the farmers, but if you really look at your diet, you're not even eating what the farmers are making, blood. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're just eating plastic 24s. Like, come on now, man. You know what I'm saying?
you know what it is? I'll be honest honest with you, nurses they have to be number one. You know what? Especially because we just come out of our pandeezy.
Yeah.
So you also got to look at that as well. So what I'm basically saying is, if you're a vegan farmer, you might put the farmer like way ahead because what you're eating is literally straight from them. You know what I mean? Whereas if you eat any and anything, your view might be different. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
And like, bro, with the man saw how much
pandemic.
Yeah.
Talking nuts.
No, see, we were just talking about before in the last.
I don't remember that. I
wasn't there still.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that with that whole pandemic, I saw exactly how much these health professionals.
All right, let's clap for the NHS now.
No, because that's patronising. Because that clapping, no, honestly.
The government told us to do it, so I'm just going.
Nah, man, because man can clap for them, but really and truly, we know that the clapping doesn't do nothing, bro. Because the government are messing. We know.
Yeah, but it's a sign of gratitude, bro.
You're just begging it, bro. You're not gonna get no deal with them, bro.
You guys have enough.
Yeah.
You're wearing a salary on your wrist.
What do you want me to do? Should I take it off now? I'm taking it off now, man.
I'll wear it.
Yeah, you can wear it. So.
Yeah, you see when the man's got so much bread as well, you don't care. You can wear it. Like.
Yeah.
But my main thing is, when you said when you said the 25k, it made me feel like they should be getting way more than that. Like when I was in school, and I used to see like people say, go and be a doctor, go and be a nurse and whatnot, you'd think that that's financially gonna set you up, innit?
This guy, man.
I've seen my mum work from 7 till 9 p.m. Come back and go and have to do it again. And having to get called in because there's a lack of nurses.
This guy's pulling out the foot. He's not even listening. Your brother's chatting some real ish right now and you're not even listening to man, blood.
New thing on my wrist. Get them shouting, no it isn't. My bad, brother.
That's why I'm saying you clap for the NHS, you're clapping for the wrist. It's crazy.
What do you mean? They're just some foot.
Yeah, man clap for NHS though.
Nah, 100.
No, I understand, but I just think because of the way people have been.
I hear what you're saying.
It's like, fam, it's taken away.
Nah, it's patronising. Well, it's
patronising, bro.
Well,
like a lot of NHS professionals don't like the fact that, bro, they're clapping for man. What is that doing? Fam?
Give us more bread.
It's like you're clapping a pound.
Okay.
So that's why I don't want to, especially my mum.
Fair enough. That's a good point. Who should get paid more? Yeah. I feel like farmers deserve more bread. I'd put them second. Fam, I remember I done one show once,
The thing is, they all deserve a pay rise, you know what I mean? Because they all definitely play an integral part. That's why realistically, that's why like when people do top 5s, top 10s, top 3s, what's most important, that's, they all deserve a pay rise. But when you're on a show like this, you have to categorize them and all of them thing there. So yes, they all deserve a pay rise, but we have to, put 1, 2, 3, you get me, for purpose of entertainment and them thing there, and just having a discussion in general, because this is God think twice, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I worked on a farm. You know that is mad labour, innit?
Bro, everyone here has got that one teacher that you will never forget.
Oh my God,
That's what I'm saying though, blood. Matilda, blood, shout out her. What was I gonna say? Yeah, because I lived in Gambia from 2006 to 2014. In England, right here, blood, I feel like I definitely got lazy because you're just in the yard 24/7. You see, in Gambia, in that period of 2006 to 2014, my auntie was building a house. I worked in a little bit of construction, you know what I'm saying, moving. There was like a time where they brought like a whole like big truck of stones and them thing there, but they were too big. So I literally, me and my cousin, a whole big pile of rocks and them thing there, literally hammered them down one by one for like day after day after day, hammered it down one by one to make them even smaller, transporting bricks and all of them thing there, the farming thing as well, blood, helping doing that, clearing a little you know what I mean, you're enjoying manual labor, blood. Or if you need a little construction done, you ain't calling no construction company, you're doing that yourself, get the cement, buy the cement, mix the cement, you, your uncle, your cousin and them thing there, build that, you know what I mean? I did like a few things where I like actually engaged it, did hard physical labor. I did a tiny bit here and them thing there, but nowhere near as much, man. I definitely realized I got lazier, you know what I'm saying, in terms of physically, you know what I'm saying, like in Gambia I was doing like just handstands with friends and that just for no reason, handstands outside, 24s, doing this, doing that, all of them thing that all just comes to a halt when you come to England and places like America and them thing there, man, you know what I'm saying, like no cap.
But you'll forget
no
that
cap.
Mr. Torres Brown,
it all
Mr.
comes
Wilson,
to a halt.
I hope all you lot live long lives, man.
Alright, Miss Davis.
Yeah, shout out to the good teachers, man.
Bad.
Shout out to the good teachers.
Now, on the level, Mr. Evans, with the yellow hair and the Mini Cooper with the same colour as his hair, I'm gonna bang him in his face. You know about that? I hate that, brother. Wallahi.
Do you remember
Everyone at Wembley High, let me know in the comments down below if you know what I'm talking about. If you don't,
if you went Archbishop Michael Ramsey Technology College in Camberwell,
yeah.
Wallahi.
Everyone at Wembley High, let me know in the comments down below if you know what I'm talking about. If you don't,
if you went Archbishop Michael Ramsey Technology College in Camberwell,
yeah.
let me know. Get that notified.
Bro, you
Yeah,
could
so-
make a whole 5-letter word of the, you know what I'm saying,
I
the
think-
what do you
let me
call it,
know,
what
guys,
he
if you
just
agree
said
with
in them
this.
thing there.
Number 1, the nurse them.
Yeah.
Number 2, teaches them.
Yeah.
Number 3,
Farmer them.
farmer
Yeah.
them.
Shout out to the farmers though. Them man
That's
are like
not a
really in the background though. Them man like really in the background putting in work. So definitely shout out them. Especially when you come to a country like this. Because in Gambia, I end up more times you know, oh yo, who this tomato came from. Because for example, if you go to a market, let me go. What do you call it? Boom. My bad. I didn't even mean to go on. African market. Can I not spell, blood? The things that my hands are just a bit too big. I can't even lie to you. For example, African market. If the people selling these tomatoes right here, more time you know his family made them tomatoes. You get me? And then you go down here. If you're looking at, you're seeing these potatoes, you know she made them more times. When it comes to these sweet potato, you know she made onion. She made onion. You're not saying you know that it more times came from that family. Just went from person 1, 2, 3 or person 1 to 2. You get me? But then when it comes to you know what I'm saying England and that it goes from this person, then goes to this facility to that facility, then gets washed in this facility, then goes to that facility to get cleaned and you know what I'm saying enhanced, you know what I mean, some are natural, some are not, some are, you know, it goes through bare people. But more times in Africa, blood, you know the source of what you're buying it from, you get me? More times you're buying an apple, you don't know what journey the apple went on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's brazy. But yeah, that's also a mad thing thinking about that. Because you go to a African market, you know, oh yeah, this was made here and this is that family that made it. You come into England now, go to the market, you don't know where the apple came from. You don't know where that tomato came, you don't know what, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Comments down below if you agree with us
Or even what country it came from furthermore.
Okay.
Now this round is called Deep It. As you already know, this one's going to be a deeper one. We're going to have 5 minutes to discuss the topic and see what we come up with. You guys ready?
Is there a problem making
With-
money illegally to feed your family?
Mental.
Yeah, you're trying to get the man them
mental.
Kantili.
If you're doing it just because it looks cool, then I can understand that.
Let's be honest, man. 90% of the people that are doing it is because it looks cool in this generation, man. People ain't, you know what I'm saying, back in the day doing it paid in full type of ish. Actually, now, because he said he loved the game, he loved the hustle as well, you know what I'm saying? But more time, it does get addicting still. You get me? I can't even lie to you because there's thrill in it. You know what I mean? The reason why people hate 9 to 5 is because there's no thrill in the job. It's just constant repetition. You know what I mean? When it comes to the streets, one day you're getting shot at. The other day, you know what I'm saying, you're bagging drugs, and that next night, you know what I mean, during the same time of the day that you were just selling drugs and getting shot on this day, now you're just having an orgy with 3 of them, with 3 bad bees and them thing there, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just constantly living a different life. Nothing's it's not like you wake up and you're like, oh, today I'm going to do this. You might wake up thinking I'm going to do this, but I can completely go left. With a regular 9 to 5, you know, oh, I'm going to do this. And then at 10 is my lunch. And at 2, I'm going to see Naomi and she's going to, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to see the little MILF thing in the office blood with the big back. So then I have a little 2 seconds of joy, but then that's over. Now it's back to regular, normal reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Even the little things, you know, to a T.
I think we are showing them that you don't have to go and do the road thing or do anything illegal to make money in it. However, there's people, for example, devil's advocate, that have come out of jail trying to change their life around, yeah? But the system is not allowing them because of their past. And again, bills need to be paid and things need to happen. They're gonna go back to a lifestyle which they know because they're not being accepted in it.
From what I do know, from the one friend I got in prison, unfortunately,
Free them up, man.
they do schemes, innit? Bro, you can learn to be a PT in there, start cooking. Like, it's different if you don't want to do that, but your mindset is it's easier to do X, Y, Z rather than now try to become a PT. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get why people would risk their life for a quick buck. Be like, bro, if you really cared about your family, you wouldn't
can't
put
say
your life
that
at
though.
risk.
You can't, man. You can't say that.
Why
bro.
though?
Because you can care about your family. That's why you're doing it. Bro. You wouldn't understand because you're not there. When you have nothing, bro, and it looks appealing.
No, but I had nothing at one point.
No, but you-
and had to provide. Hold on, now, because now we're getting deep.
No, though, but I feel like this is what people confuse, blood. We're talking about millions of people here. We're not just talking about UK gang life, US gang life. We're talking about everywhere. The Philippines. We're talking about Latino countries, Asian countries, African countries, blood. The hood, blood. You get me? Globally. So we can't base 1 million people in one situation or 1 million people in different type of situations just based on your opinion. That's how you lived your life. You were able to make the right decisions, and now here you are. You're not every single other person. So what Harry PINERO is doing is putting people in other people's shoes. You get me? Not everyone has that luxury, you know what I mean? Or even using a YouTube as an outlet, you get me, in other places. So that's what you got to do. You got to put yourself in other people's shoes, you know what I mean? Because the hood is not just England, the hood is not just UK, the hood is all around the world, you know what I mean? And some places are more treacherous than others. That's what I'm saying. When people make their opinions, you can't base it on you. You got to really think of it like a spider, you know what I'm saying? You can't use your 2 eyes, you got to use 8 different eyes, pair of eyes, you know what I mean? And actually try to see things in other people's perspective. So yeah, you were down, you know what I'm saying, at one point, you made the right decisions. That doesn't mean that other people may have that luxury, may have that mindset, and they're not in the same position, you know what I mean? Might not have the same upbringing and all of them thing there, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
No, but I had nothing at one point.
No, but you
and had to provide. Hold on, now, because now we're getting deep. I had nothing at one point and had to provide for my family on benefits, bro. Not once did I ever touch road.
But that's
I went and got a job in a place that I did not want to work
People that
in.
are doing illegal stuff, have started doing it. And I'm sure most of the times when people do illegal stuff, it's because they've been influenced by someone else. It looks cool.
Bro,
How many times?
where did I live, bro?
Look
You
for
think I
example,
live in the hood? Bro, we all have choices, you know.
I know.
It's not like so. It's
that's
not
why I said
like,
I'm not condoning
but
it.
yeah, but it depends what we're talking about as well. But it's not like man them are coming up to you, do this now, otherwise you can't chill with.
It
bro,
looks cool.
No. But sometimes that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, fam. That's what I'm saying. There's actually situations where people get put on road by force and they don't even have a say, blood. All they just come up to you, yo, we're putting you on, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even on an asking thing like you are going to do this type. You know what I mean? So just because you haven't been through that doesn't mean that other people haven't been through that. Thankfully for me, my mum, that's why I went to Gambia, blood. That's why my mum took me out of the thing. Because I was 6. You know, more times you hear the story, oh, I was a bad youth, so I got shipped to Gambia, blood, lived there for a year, came back. That wasn't me. My mum didn't want me engaging in things like this, so she took me to Gambia, blood. Personally, I kind of feel that even whether I went to Gambia or not, I wouldn't have engaged in them kind of things, because I know myself, you know what I'm saying? Any man tries to test me or whatever, I'm defending myself, I'm backing myself. If I'm in certain situations, I have people that I can call and all of them thing there, you know what I'm saying? But personally, I'm very realistic with myself. I don't think I would have been built for that type of life on that, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no interest in terms of the thrill, in terms of that lifestyle. Nothing interested me. So I don't think I would have been in that situation anywhere, but it is around me. I have man them that have been caught up in certain situations still are right now, you know what I mean? So you never know. So I guess it's good that she basically cut the possibility of me engaging in that lifestyle, you know what I mean? Obviously everywhere you have certain things and treacherous things happen, all of them things, but Gambia realistically is quite a peaceful place, bro. There's no way in Gambia where, for example, you're a tourist, there's certain place as a tourist you can't go to in if you go to a new country, there's certain place people say, oh, yo, don't go here, don't go there. Like if someone goes to Jamaica for the first time, I'm telling them, yo, don't go there, don't go there. Going to Gambia, there's nowhere where I would say don't go there. You know what I'm saying? Like I might say, oh, someone might try finesse you in terms of create a situation and try and make the situation worse than it is to try and get some money out of you. But in terms of like robbing you, killing you, holding you for run, you know what I'm saying? Gambia is more sort of peaceful place. So realistically, she definitely cut the possibility of me engaging in these type of things and all of them thing there. But just because you haven't been through certain things doesn't mean the next person hasn't. You get me? That's what I'm saying. You can't base your opinion. What am I trying to say here? You can't base a million people's situation on just your opinion. You get me? It's not fair.
How much of these kids, how much of the kids do you see that don't go to school?
How long is this video, blood? 28 minutes! Damn.
Or they've looked at an American rapper and he's talking about how he used to have this back in the day and this is why he's got what he wants. In comparison, we've been talking about people getting underpaid in jobs. If someone's telling you, you're gonna make 25 bags a year, but if you go this place, you're gonna make 30 grand in 2 weeks, bro. What is more appealing to you? So it's like some people's, where they've grown up and their environments and who they have around them, parents not being around, parents being involved in crime is all they know. There's context, bro. Not saying it's right, but upbringing is very, very important.
Lies are a thing, because you see all these crime docs I watch, and you hear like about serial killers and everything there. It's always, they got abused by the parents, X, Y, Z, and then they become a monster.
Cool.
And everyone's like, yeah, kill that person.
And also, what do they say as well?
And they had a whole
another one to spin us. I know we know mandem in the ends that come from good homes
yes.
dramatic.
Those people,
Bro, the
I
point
don't
I'm trying to make,
environment.
I hear you,
It's
but
environment.
at the end of the day, we all have a choice.
No, when people don't change and they go to jail, and like you said, that's when they realise, man can't feel sorry for you because you knew the consequences.
Yeah.
Do you get me? And if you're living your life lavishly, knowing that the stuff that you have is illegal, or you've done something out of that's not right, then you know that you're doing it for the wrong thing. But if you're just grinding just for your kids and just for your family, I hear it. I don't condone it, but I hear it.
But mad scenario, let's just say, I don't know, there was a move that had to be done. Man needed to raise 20 racks though quickly because, I don't know, God forbid, someone's leg is broke or something and they needed to put one mad surgery. What move's getting done? I'll be real with you.
Yeah, when it comes to mums and my son, bro.
By the time I apply, go to the interview, surgery, dates
I remember when
pass.
you work the first month, you don't see that bread straight away, bro. So, bruv, I'm telling you, there's just circumstances, fam. Everyone can say, yeah, it's not good, it's not that. Woo. When your kid needs to eat, bro, or your kid needs somewhere to live, bro. I'm a father, bro. That's not a joke. I'll do anything for my son, bro.
You gotta put your hands up and say fair play.
Yeah, bro. I'll do anything for my son,
play.
fam. I'm promising you, and it's not something that man will be proud of, bro.
There's a justice system, right? I'm just a normal youth from the ends. I don't care what my man is doing because it's none of my business.
Facts.
I'm gonna let the police, which we're paying from our taxes and all of that, to do their job, broski. Who am I now to jump in and say, yeah, my man, what you're doing is wrong because what I'm doing is wrong and when I'm sinning, you know what I mean? Let everyone do their own thing and let people do their job.
Yeah, we've gone deep.
I'll be real with you. I don't even think we need to say a word.
Yeah.
It's done. Well done, bro. Well class.
You spoke very beautifully.
Well class.
This is not me glorifying this lifestyle and telling you to go and do it. Bro,
It's actually not a business.
rule number one when you grow up and where you're from, you know what I mean? Is check your blood clot
Mind your
now
business.
and don't see
Mouth
nothing.
closed. Well, guys, that has been Deep It. I've been Harry Pinero. He has been Young Philly, and he has been the amazing Chunks. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so we can upload more content coming your way. Peace up.
And just cuddle me like a proper like a cuddle.
Yeah.
The best spoon is when the hands on the
on the breast the seas.
And you do it
But
like
I do this one. I'm this one.
If you're a serious man, you know.
Yeah. That's nips.
I can't lie to you though. I'm a breast man over backs man still. I can't lie to you. I've said this multiple times, man. But hey, I'll catch you man in the next one though. It's your boy in chats. And I'm out of here, man. In a bit, bro. What the fuck was that? In a bit, people, man. I'm gone, blood.
The bar. I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But if a bar with me, that's a body bag. Your mans want smoke, then he leaves with a toe tag. Whole squad hit with a double mag Glock. Got left through the street and the body's getting chucked. Bullets with names and your shit's getting popped. Better be with me and the bag's getting cocked. Still gotta chase the bag, humble. Ain't gotta brag in a league on my own and my stats getting flagged. Hit me for the feet, got brushes in stats. Come through like the queen, gotta pay that tax.